Hello everybody and welcome to the INORL Bennihana tournament. For those of you who don't know what it is 32 cars with the with the boring 2012 NFL car mod set, whatever you might call it, with the 32 NFL cars. There will be 32 drivers competing in a tournament format. There's wild card, divisional, conference championship rounds. They'll be split between each conference, 16 in each conference between the AFC and NFC. There will be rounds that'll lead us to the championship round, and we will explain you more about it as we go. But wait, no, actually I'm explaining right now. The opening round, this is the opening round that has all 32 cars on the track here at Zen Joltis, and that's where the final will also be, by the way. The championship race will also be. And after the winner, and just to let you know, the winner, the highest finishing AFC and NFC driver, will be getting a bye and will automatically advance to the divisional playoffs, to the divisional round of duels. Yeah, only the highest from each conference will advance to the divisional duels. The others will race in the wild card, and we'll be set up a field as we go. So. Anyway, this is the opening race for this series, and we're live at Zen Joltis, the Mega Super Speedway Zen Joltis for this running. Anyway, let's go through the field and get through to your starting lineup. And now we'll start with the starting lineup here in this field, and it's an introduction to all these drivers. Starting in 32nd, representing the Pittsburgh Steelers, is Michael White. Starting 31st, representing the Oakland Raiders, is Dom Capps. Starting 30th, representing the Denver Broncos, is Kyle Sinoski. Starting 29th, representing the Arizona Cardinals, is Brad Johnson, the Season 2 MLB Cup champion. Starting 28th, representing the Washington Redskins, is Henry Sanford. Starting 27th, is representing the Atlanta Falcons, is Michelle Alaya. Starting 26th, representing the Philadelphia Eagles, is Kenny Bale. Starting 25th, representing the Dallas Cowboys, Declan Cave. Starting 24th, representing the New York Giants, Leia Walker. Starting 23rd, representing the San Francisco 49ers, is Steve Pollard. Starting 22nd, representing the New England Patriots, is Stephen Pollard III. Starting 21st, representing the St. Louis Rams, is Austin Ogo. Starting 20th, representing the Minnesota Vikings, Wilhelm Schultz. Starting 19th, representing the Jacksonville Jaguars, is Lily Erickson. Starting 18th, representing the Baltimore Ravens, is the Season 2 Pokemon Cup Series champion, Aaron Williams. Starting 17th, representing the Chicago Bears, is Max Skinner. Starting 16th, representing the Houston Texans, Ben Cannon. Starting 15th, representing the Indianapolis Colts, Dylan Young. Starting 14th, representing the Kansas City Chiefs, Tony Blazer. Starting 13th, representing the Carolina Panthers, Alan Tanker. Starting in 12th, representing the San Diego Chargers, Spencer Germer. Starting 11th, representing the Cincinnati Bengals, John McNamara. Starting in 10th, representing the Cleveland Browns, Avi Sachs. Starting in 9th, representing the New Orleans Saints, ironically in the 9 car, is Seth Cole. And starting 8th, representing the Detroit Lions, Alan Smith. Starting 7th, representing the Seattle Seahawks, is Colin Bartel. Starting 6th, representing the Green Bay Packers, is David Rochester. Starting 5th, representing the Buffalo Bills, is Zach Flickinger. Starting in 4th, representing the New York Jets, Luke Walker. Starting in 3rd, representing the Miami Dolphins, Jacob Cook. Starting on the outside of the front row is representing the Tennessee Titans, Alex Tanker. And on the pole for the opening round, representing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, George Rourke. And now we've waited like a month, months to do this, and it's finally going to be a reality. And now, without further ado, let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Oh, and I forgot to mention, for every round the field will be randomized. So we don't know who has the pole until the very beginning of the race. So it'll be very interesting with different drivers becoming pole setters. It'll be very interesting to see. Anyway, the highest NFC driver is the Buccaneer George Rourke, and the highest AFC driver starting up is the Tennessee Titans Alex Tanker. And after this round, they'll split to the wild card round. And like I said earlier, though, only 2 drivers, one from each conference, will come home with a bye into the divisional round. So keep in mind that 16 laps of Zen Joltis, all 32 drivers compete, and it's gonna get exciting as the green flag is out. We're underway. The INORL Bennihana tournament has begun. And here comes Jacob Cook, AFC's own Jacob Cook and the Miami Dolphins, going 3 wide already. And now other Seth Cole looks to go on the bottom, making it 4 wide. Right now, the AFC's leading, and the leading NFC driver right now is Alex Tanker. No, George Rourke, I'm sorry. But Seth Cole looks to become the leading NFC driver and get the bye for the NFC team. And now they're still 3 wide racing. This is what Zen Joltis is all about. 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 wide racing. And this is why we'll have the finals, the championship race here. So, yeah. This is all packed and all bunched up. Wow. And the first lap is going to go to the 85. Miami Dolphin Jacob Cook will lead the first lap of the tournament. And here comes the 29, another AFC driver, John McNamara, from the Cincinnati Bengals. But here comes the NFC hard charging. Now in third is the St. Louis Rams' Austin Ogo. And now here comes, it's a battle of the AFC drivers between John McNamara and Jacob Cook. And now here comes MLP Cup Series champion of Season 2, Brad Johnson in the NFC's Arizona Cardinals scheme. Looks to make it a lucky move. And here comes Steve Pollard from the Dallas Cowboys. Now in second is Leo Walker helping him out on the draft. And the leader of that line to the stripe, it's Declan Cave, I apologize, in the Cowboys, Declan Cave. It's John McNamara leading to the stripe. Here comes Leo Walker from the New York Giants, looks to make a move on the front. And now Leia's in second right now. She's now the highest placing NFC driver. She wants more than second though. She wants the lead. She's getting help from INORL president Kyle Sinoski. That 18 Denver Broncos scheme. The 18 of Denver Broncos. That 18 is from Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning's number. And the 72 number for the Giants is O.C. Unamora, 72. And now here comes the president of the INORL, Kyle Sinoski. He's looking to make the lead. And that line, the leader is gonna be Kyle Sinoski. We're still in our 4th lap right now, and yet we have not had a single caution so far, which I'm surprised we haven't had one yet. And now in third is going to be the vice president of the INORL, Tony Blazer. He's the vice president of the INORL in the Kansas City Chiefs, 82. But now in second, moving up to second is Oakland Raiders, is Dom Capps. And here comes the Raider, Dom Capps, for the lead. But here comes Kyle Sanaski's teammate, Wilhelm Schultz, the Minnesota Vikings. But the one that got the preferred line is Alan Smith in the Detroit Lions 81. Oh, this is going to be really close. Only 2 spots, only 2 drivers, and one from each conference gets a bye in the divisional round. They get to advance to the divisional round, so this is why they're racing very hard at this point. And if the race were to end in just 5 laps, there you see a 1-2 going on within the NFC. The NFC has taken, I think, wow. The NFC took almost maybe even the top 4 drivers from the NFC. The NFC has now taken top 4 spots. But here comes pole setter George Rourke, looking to be the pole setter at Zen Joltis and looks to win. I'm not sure if NR 2003 history has a pole setter has ever won at Zen Joltis. I really don't know which poles. I really am not sure if a pole setter has ever won at Zen Joltis. But it's a long shot though, as look at this. Colin Bartell in the Seattle Seahawks paint scheme is looking to get a hard charge to the front. 11 to go, and I think they're starting pit stops, and they are starting pit stops right now. Some drivers taking pits. As you see, drivers are taking pit stops. There'll be pit stops at this point. And I've added it to 3x so that we ensure that we do have at least a couple pit stops during this race, in all races. Because I don't want it to be like the 10th anniversary tour when only a very few races had actually green flag leader pit stops. So I'm just adding an extra one just to be sure. Anyway, now in second is Austin Ogo, another NFC driver. If you want to look for an AFC driver, that is the 80 right now. He's the highest AFC driver. And now they're 4 or 5 wide. Let's see who else will be pitting. And the leaders are pitting at this point with 10 laps to go. And the 48 has gone a little long. This is not good. That does not look good. Here comes the one of Alan Tanker in the NFC. Problems with fraps, but still working surprisingly. And now the leaders take pit stops, and who will be the leader? This is pretty awkward. I can't seem to find the leader. I think it is Max Skinner, and I think this is the race to the lead. Max Skinner, now your leader in the Chicago Bears scheme. And now Seth Cole and the one are also trying to we're halfway done, and they're already trying to stretch up their fuel mileage. Not sure if this strategy will work out at the end, but we'll see. We've had a race qualifier here at Zen Joltis at one point, and one of the drivers for the Pokemon Cup Series, I think, and one of them ran. Oh, I think it might have been the Pichu and Pony Palooza, the second annual Pokemon Pony Palooza. One driver gambled too much on fuel and actually was the cause of the caution when he ran out of fuel in the middle. And it looks like the 54 might not have enough. Neither will the others. They're gonna pit, and that's gonna give no Seth Cole pits, and that means pit stops have cycled out. Pit stops have now cycled. And I'm not sure who the leader is at this point. Might have been Kyle Sanaski. No, not Kyle Sanaski. Uh-oh. William Schultz is out of fuel. He stretched it too long, and either he's out of fuel or I don't know what's going on with the 28 of the Vikings, Minnesota Vikings car. He's a little slow, a bit slow on the track. He's heading into the pit road again. Or is he? Yeah, I think he is. I think he might have some mechanical problems there. Not really sure what's going on. But, well, tough break for the team. At this point, I cannot seem to find the leader. I think it's Colin Bartel and Austin Ogo. And it's a battle between the two NFC drivers. Very interesting. And as you see, they lapped other cars. And okay, this has gone really weird. We'll be hitting the stripe. Let's see if the leaders are... No, they're not brought up. And I'm not sure at this point. I really am not sure who the leader is. It's kind of... When you have pit stops, it's gonna kind of get tough for you to find the leader. I think the leader is Austin Ogo. I'm not sure. We'll check on the scoreboard, as this is a pretty long lap 9. And something was wrong with... no, I think he's going to go on the side. Let's see the leader. Okay, I was right. It was Austin Ogo. I was right, so I was kind of correct on that one. 7 laps to go, and the leader is Austin Ogo. And there's second place, Michelle Alaya from the Atlanta Falcons, making it a 1-2 NFC punch. But good news, though, for John McNamara. If he can hang on, he'll be the only AFC driver in the top 5, and actually will get a bye into the divisional round. That's a great benefit. The next highest AFC driver is Spencer Germer, who's a second behind the leader. So if John McNamara can hold on, Germer, oh boy, I see Germer in the back. He is catching up quick. But if McNamara can hold on, he can get the bye for the AFC. Right now it's a dominating race for the NFC. But who will come out on top? It's between Austin Ogo and Michelle Alaya. 7 laps to go here in the opening round at Zen Joltis. Uh-oh. Whoa, I thought they were going there. Colin Bartel, and now the second spot has been taken by John McNamara. And now it's an NFC first and AFC second. And then the 52, Steve Pollard looks to catch up to the leaders, and so will Spencer Germer. Germer is the next highest AFC driver, is the second highest AFC driver behind McNamara, who's in second. And here comes John McNamara. He looks to get the lead. He is the only AFC driver in the top 5. He's looking to become the winner, surprise winner in an NFC-dominated field. Here comes to the stripe, and they cannot make it. Like I said it to 3x, which means the twice amount of pit stops. And they can't make it. Wait a minute. They're 5 laps to go. Wow, there's 5 laps to go already. Michelle Alaya and Colin Bartel, your leaders, and Spencer Germer is now the highest AFC driver in the field in third. The next highest driver is Abby Sachs, way back in the pack. But will these drivers have to pit? I don't know. Wait, no. Alaya's going on the bottom. Michelle Alaya is a teammate of Aaron Williams, part of Williams Carroll Racing. By the way, the champion Williams Carroll Racing from that team. There'll be 4 laps to go when they hit the stripe, which means the next flag ends the race. And I just found out something. Colin Bartel's driving a Honda. Well, there goes their chance of victory, as they have to pit, as they can't make it on fuel. Isn't it weird that they have to take pit stops twice for a long race? This is a fuel guzzler. It's a fuel guzzler. Zen Joltis guzzles up a lot of fuel for a lot of drivers, and they'd have to take 2 pit stops in a matter of just 13 laps to even survive. There you see lapped cars, and Spencer Germer is now your leader. And the next highest driver is Abby Sachs in the AFC. So now it's an AFC top 5, except for the 81 of Alan Smith. If Alan Smith can hold on, he could get the NFC's bye to the divisional round. Remember, only the highest drivers from their conferences get buys in the divisional round. Spencer Germer trying to stretch it for at least 4 or 3 more laps. And I don't think, it doesn't look like he's going to stretch it. And he will not stretch it. And neither will these guys. These guys won't stretch it. And I think the leader now might be George Rourke. No, the leader is not George Rourke. He's a lap down. Wonder who the leader is now. Ben Cannon is pitting. SP. I think it might be Max Skinner in 10th. Let's see if he considers pitting. Oh no, he's not going to consider pitting. He's going for it all. 2 laps to go. We'll keep an eye on these guys while they'll have a new leader at the stripe. And that's the last cycle of pit stops. Uh-oh, 55 slowing down. That's Aaron Williams. And I think he might have stretched it too far and he'll be out of fuel. So there goes Aaron Williams' bye. I think he might be a little slowed down. I guess they passed him like really fast and I'm not sure. When they hit the stripe, it'll be 2 laps to go, and again, I'm not sure who the leader is exactly. I'm just concentrating on the 54 and see if he's the leader. Here it comes with 2 to go, and Skinner, none of the 3 will make it to fuel. Oh, wait a minute. Seth Cole's the leader. Seth Cole was deemed the leader, now he's pitting, and Michael White is out of fuel, or he missed his stall. And he missed his stall. Wow. He missed his stall. Now it'll be interesting to see who will lead to the white flag. I'm trying to catch up as I'm speaking here. Let's see where's the 54 who's in 3rd? Max Skinner. He's pitting. What about the 1? He's pitting. He's out of the pits just now. Aaron Williams is pitting. Rochester, I saw him go pit. The 80 Germer, he's out in front, and I think he's the leader. I'm not sure. The white flag will be out. Will they stretch it? Will they stretch it? Will they make it on fuel? And now it's a battle between the AFC and the NFC. How about that? But even if one of them doesn't win, if they can make it out, they're still alive on the hunt. And the 52 is slow, Stephen Pollard III. He doesn't have any fuel. If there is a slow car in the middle of the track, caution would be out. Uh-oh. We just took the white flag. We just got word we just took the white flag. And they're saying Michael White was the leader at one point. Now he finally goes in the pits. Let's see the stripe. Okay, the 24 is now the leader. White flag is out already. And it's going to be pretty shocking to see who wins at this point. This is pretty much a battle for the bye spots now. It's NFC versus AFC. If they can hold on to fuel, they'll get buys. Colin Bartel in the Seahawks scheme is in the lead. And then it's Spencer Germer in the San Diego Chargers. They're both from each conference, and 3rd, I think, would be John McNamara in the AFC. He'll just miss out unless if they don't make it. But if the start-finish line but the pit road comes after they hit the start-finish line, so it'll be close, it'll be dead heat. We know Michael White is out of fuel, he's in the pits, he can't win it, but now here they come off the final turn. And I think they might make it on fuel. Let's see. They will. And Colin Bartel has won the opening round. And the 20... And wait a minute. They're saying... Yeah, never mind. I'm sorry. Colin Bartel. And Colin Bartel wins the opening round. He'll get the bye for the NFC. Spencer Germer will get the bye for the AFC for finishing in 2nd. So I was right all along. The 24 Colin Bartel is your winner. Congrats to the 24 Seahawks team. 3rd will be John McNamara. He missed out on a bye for the AFC. 4th is Michelle Alaya. Missed out on the bye for the NFC. 5th is Austin Ogo. A top 5 for him, but it's not a bye. He'll have to race in the wild card round. like everybody else, except for the top 2 drivers. Brad Johnson in 7th. Dylan Young in 8th. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait. Alan Smith is in 8th. Declan Cave is 9th. And Ben Cannon in 10th. Whoa. I'm just confused. I'm sorry. I just came out confused. Maybe I took a little too much pit stops, but I wanted to be sure there was enough for the race, so. Anyway, we'll see if it is official. And it is official. And it is official. Colin Bartel is your winner. So Colin Bartel wins the opening race for the Seattle Seahawks and will get the bye for the NFC. There you see Spencer Germer. Germer will win it for the AFC and will get the bye for the AFC. So I do apologize if there's any confusion. I was a little confused as I was. I do apologize for that. Anyway, congrats to Colin Bartel and Spencer Germer on getting byes into the divisional round. The rest of the field, well, I'm going to show you the rest from below here. The rest of the field will have to race in the wild card round. The wild card round, top 15, they'll be split from each conference. And only the top 10 from the wild card round will advance over to the divisional round to race along with the ones who got byes. The divisional, just to let you know, the wild card round will be in Manhattan Raceway Stadium. It's a short track. We haven't raced there since the Pokemon Cup Series Season 2 All-Star Race. I'm excited to return there as well. And hopefully it'll be less of a wreck fest than it was back there. Woo. Anyway, thanks for watching the opening round. We'll hope to have the wild card round soon. Congrats to Colin Bartel and Spencer Germer on getting byes for their respective conferences, finishing in the top 2. I liked it how they finished top 2. Yeah, it was pretty nice. It was pretty fair. So, Colin Bartel, Spencer Germer get byes into the divisional round. So, congrats to them, and we will see you guys.